the Democratic National Convention wrapped up, with Kamala Harris officially becoming the first woman of color to become a major party's presidential nominee. Her Republican rival Donald Trump was keeping himself busy, not at a rally or at a campaign event, but on Truth Social. As Kamala Harris delivered her 45-minute speech, Trump posted about 37 times, launching a tirade against her. In her speech, Kamala Harris described Trump as an unserious man whose return to the White House will have serious consequences.
Fellow Americans, this election is not only the most important of our lives, it is one of the most important in the life of our nation. In many ways, Donald Trump is an unserious man. But the consequences of putting Donald Trump back in the White House are extremely serious.
Harris's takedown was only the final blow at the end of 4 nights of consistent jabs and pokes at the former president.
Donald Trump calls America a failing nation. No, I'm serious, but think about this. Think about this. He publicly says to the whole world, I'm going to say something outrageous. I know more foreign leaders by their first names and know them well than anybody alive. Just because I'm so damn old. But I'm not joking. Think of the message he sends around the world when he talks about America being a failing nation. He says we're losing. He's the loser. He's dead wrong.
Donald Trump fell asleep at his own trial. And when he woke up, he made his own kind of history. The first person to run for president with 34 felony convictions.
Two days ago, I turned 78, the oldest man in my family of 4 generations. And the only personal vanity I want to assert is I'm still younger than Donald Trump.
Let us not forget who assaulted democracy on January 6th. He did. But let us not forget who saved democracy that day. We did.
She's lived a life like ours. She knows us. Donald Trump doesn't know you at all. You think he understands that when your car breaks down, you can't get to work? No. His first word was probably chauffeur.
It's not freedom to tell women what they can do with their bodies. And hear me on this, it sure as hell isn't freedom to say you can go vote, but he gets to pick the winner. That's not freedom.
Donald Trump is like an old boyfriend who you broke up with, but he just won't go away. He has spent the last 4 years spinning the block, trying to get back into a relationship with the American people. Bro, we broke up with you for a reason.
Even Republicans at the DNC were endorsing Harris and blasting Trump.
It's in standing up for our Constitution and our democracy. That is the soul of being a conservative. It used to be the soul of being a Republican. But Donald Trump has suffocated the soul of the Republican Party.
But perhaps the biggest zingers of the DNC came from the Obamas.
It has been a constant stream of gripes and grievances that's actually been getting worse now that he's afraid of losing to Kamal. There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes. It just goes on and on and on.
I want to know, who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
Trump's advisors were reportedly hoping that he sticks to talking about the economy, border and crime, and were urging him to avoid personal attacks. But with the DNC, that hope has now gone out of the window.
Did you see Barack Hussein Obama last night? Take little shots. He was taking shots at your president. And so was Michelle. You know, they always say, sure, please stick to policy, don't get personal. And yet they're getting personal all night long, these people. Do I still have to stick to policy?
Trump even polled the crowd at a North Carolina rally, asking if he should do more policy or go personal.
Let me ask you about that. We're going to do a free poll. Here are the two questions. Should I get personal? Should I not get personal? Ready? Should I get personal? Should I not get personal? I don't know. My advisors are fired. No, we'd rather keep it on policy, but sometimes it's hard when you're attacked from all ends. I mean, they want to put you in jail for nothing.
So the campaign strategy now seems to be at the whim of the candidate and the feedback of his supporters at rallies. It's no secret that Donald Trump thrives on controversy. But this has the potential to distract from focusing on the weaknesses in his rivals' policy positions. It's a strategy that has worked for him in the past in 2016, but the mood of the nation is very different now. So can Trump pull it off again on the 5th of November?